isn't always easy to know the differences between e-commerce platforms. Most provide the same core features, but can differ significantly in how they are implemented and how much control you're given. And when looking at the most popular platforms, WooCommerce and Shopify are often the two compared by sellers, both new and experienced. So, without further ado, let's get into the differences and similarities between WooCommerce versus Shopify.
So we have the core differences. Shopify's main focus is ease of use. It aims to give store owners everything needed to launch a store without much experience because it's a hosted platform. Shopify users don't have to worry about the more technical aspects of running an online store. This makes it a preferred platform for those looking to create a store quickly and without the need to control every aspect of the website. But it also means it is more difficult for experienced web developers to make further optimizations. WooCommerce takes on an entirely different approach to e-commerce. It is a self-hosted solution that runs as a plugin installed on websites with a WordPress CMS. This means you need to set up a hosting environment to deploy your website. WooCommerce's strength lies in customization and extensibility. You can expand the platform's core functionality with additional software and have free access to code to make custom changes.
Now let's talk about creating your store. WooCommerce and Shopify both rely on themes for implementing the overall appearance of your website. And these themes are simply a folder consisting of files and style sheets that create the design of your site. And your Shopify store comes pre-installed with a minimalist theme. However, the Shopify themes page is also where you modify your site's design for the home page, category pages, product pages, and other parts of the store. And their theme store contains hundreds of higher quality paid themes, and these come with more pre-made templates and additional content blocks for designing your site. And additionally, you can customize inactive themes to test their design without affecting the live appearance of your shop. And many developers have also created themes that are not accessible through the market. You can find these on third-party sites. Now, WooCommerce themes function very similarly, with all of the design and functionality being controlled through your WordPress CMS. And the exact components that you'll be able to change depends on the particular theme and any plugins you download.
Search engine optimization, or SEO, is vital for driving shoppers to your e-commerce store. If your site isn't designed with SEO in mind, it's difficult to get visitors from organic search traffic. WooCommerce's code base is optimized for SEO, which makes it easy to add meta details to each product and alt text to all of your images. There are also several powerful plugins designed to improve SEO, Yoast being one of those examples. Another big SEO factor is your URLs. With WooCommerce, you get complete control over the URL structure. You can choose to add generic bases to your products and categories, or you can follow the more optimized practice of making URLs as short as possible by removing the base entirely or using a single character. Now, Shopify's native SEO features are similar to WooCommerce, but the main area where the two platforms differ is the URL. If you build your e-commerce store using Shopify, you have no choice but to abide by its URL structure. Your only option for changing the permalinks is to edit the final URL string. And unfortunately, the fixed settings are not the best for SEO.
Now let's talk about blogging and content. Content is one of the best ways to attract visitors through SEO. This is one area where WooCommerce has considerable advantage. Built on top of the WordPress CMS, store owners get access to the best blogging capabilities on the web. And Shopify does have blog functionality, but it's limited. The interface is user-friendly, and you have the ability to apply tags, add media to posts, manage comments from your visitors, and modify the meta field for each post. That's about it for blog functionality, and this makes content creation more difficult when compared to WordPress, particularly if you want to embed products into your post. And despite the large number of third-party apps in its marketplace, there aren't many viable solutions for fixing the limitations of Shopify's native blog.
Undoubtedly, the checkout experiences is one of the most important aspects of your store, as the slightest differences can impact a customer's decision. The default WooCommerce checkout experience is designed to be as simple as possible. While the default experience is streamlined, you still may want to customize it to better suit your business. The core checkout principles are constant, but each industry and product will have varying features needed to create the optimal experience. Shopify's limitations are best reflected in the checkout experience. Users don't have the ability to customize the checkout page. And additionally, unlike WooCommerce, which condenses the checkout to a single page, Shopify requires buyers to take multiple steps to complete their purchase. While this approach works for some stores, it's not ideal for those seeking to expedite checkout processes.
Either through native functionality, adding plugins, or tweaking some code, WooCommerce lets you change every little detail of your store. Shopify limits certain areas, making it easier for the indecisive entrepreneur to use. But as your e-commerce business grows and you look for new ways to differentiate your brand, the control offered by WooCommerce can prove an invaluable tool for creating a site your customers love. All right, that's a wrap, but your journey doesn't have to end here. We have over 300 videos for you to watch.
You know the drill. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is The Journey.